We are starting off for today with Mr. Lucien Ngeze, who is a lecturer in the University of Dodoma, Tanzania, since 2010. He teaches courses on educational technology, instruction design, MOOC design and development. He has been training school teachers on how best to integrate technology in teaching. He is developing models that will evolve teachers to become effective teacher trainers. Currently, he is a PhD research scholar in education technology at the India Institute of Technology, Bombay, India. He is a researcher published in national and international peer-reviewed journals. He is a consultant and more. So on this note, let me bring across Mr. Lucien Ngeze. You are welcome. You have the floor, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Digi, for the introduction. And I'm happy that I've been able to join the session and to be able to share some knowledge that I have in the area of education technology. I hope I'm audible from my side.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So as you said, I'm from Tanzania. My full name is Lucien Ngeze. I'm from Tanzania. I am a lecturer at the university, and again, of course, I'm also a PhD student on education technology. And therefore, we deal more with training teachers on how best to use technology teaching and learning. And we try to train them in many ways on face-to-face mode and also on the online mode. In some cases, we do blended training as well, depending on the context. So yeah, today I'll be sharing a little bit about some technology tools that are useful for teachers to be able to know so that they can be able to integrate their technology, technology into their teaching and learning and improve their teaching practices as well. So maybe I'll start my session by sharing my presentation. I prepared just a few slides before I go to the tools themselves. All right, so share screen. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so as I said, this is my introduction. I am a lecturer and also a PhD research scholar in the area of education technology. And I'm going to share about the following tools. So I'll be just highlighting what is important and then be able to capture the most important areas that I think as teachers need to focus on. And so I hope the session will be interactive in the sense that if you have any question or you find something difficult or I was quick at some point, then you can be able to stop me and be able to ask your question right away so that we get the discussion. And remember, when we discuss, that's where you get to understand much more. And so I hope to be able to learn with you all as we go. So the tools as they are here, first of all, is Camtasia. And then we'll be discussing about Screencast-o-matic. And then later we come to Edpuzzle. And then we come to Windows Movie Maker. And finally come to finish up with handbrake. They're all simple tools to use. There is no anything that is complicated. Everything is much more easier to follow. And I do hope that you'll be able to gain something in the process that you can be able to apply in your own way of teaching. All right, so maybe before I start, Mary, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, please?
Okay, good morning, Mr. Lucien.
Yeah, good morning, Mary.
I'm Mary, a curriculum coordinator and a teacher in Kids Golden Foundation School, Lagos, to be precise. So okay. I handle kids in the upper primary. That's a little about me.
Oh, thank you. Nice to know you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to start now. So the first part is basically on Camtasia. And when I speak of Camtasia, I hope it's a new tool to you completely, Mary. Do you have anything more? I mean, some knowledge about Camtasia?
No, I've not heard about that.
All right, perfect. So you don't have to worry, you'll get it. So when you speak of Camtasia, it's a tool. So it's basically an all-in-one video editing screen recording software. So it has two activities you can do. First of all, you can do video editing, and then you can also be able to screencast your screen. I mean, you record your screen, all the actions you're doing on your screen. So normally it is built for beginners, but in the process, as you keep on moving forward, it becomes much more advanced, and therefore you can be able to join, I mean, you can be able to apply it in many ways. And it's also available for Windows computers and also Mac-based computers. And when you speak of Camtasia, it's basically commercial software, but you can get a trial version for 30 days to be able to use it in a way of teaching. And again, in some other cases, you also have what you call cracked software tools that are available online, I mean, which have been cracked by some people, which you can be able to use them for free. So I have given a link here to be able to download a free version of it. And then below here, you have also a link to be able to go into the details on how to do it with Camtasia. And before I go now, I want to introduce you to the tool itself, because I have it in my computer here. I'll be able to start, I mean, showing the operations and how it works. So before you do that, the first thing you have to do is basically to download the software itself. So let me try to get out and go to the website. I'm trying to show you step by step so that you get to know where to start. And so, okay, so I'm stopping sharing, and then I'm going to the website here, and then I'm pasting the link. I'm sharing my screen again, website screen. All right, this one here. I hope you can see my, I mean, black screen here.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so I'm pasting the link here. So if you go to the link, it takes you to the website which has all the details. So you can download your trial version here for Windows. It gives you some 30 days to be able to use. But then when you need the one which is cracked, I mean, which is already made simple, there are also some sites where we can be able to download that. And then be able to use them. But clicking, if your Windows is computer, I mean, your machine is Windows, you click on this and this setup will open up. Are you there? Can you follow the setup? Can you see the setup here now, Mary?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, so once you see this setup, what you do is you click on save file. So right now, this file has 466 MB, which is almost half a GB. It will take a lot of space here. But once you have this, what you do is just save it into your computer and then install it. Double click on the setup and then install as you normally install normal software packages. And then in that case, we have finished the installation process.
All right.
Now, once you have installed, what I want to show you is now the Camtasia software. So I'm opening this Camtasia software here. It takes some time, but it is coming up. Okay, it's opening up. Okay, it's coming up now here. I don't know whether you see this setup. Do you see anything here, like these two windows here, Camtasia windows?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, I'm closing this. I'm going to this one. Do you see this one here on the center, in the center? I mean, the screen now? What do you see now? What do you see now, Mary? Is it you see the Camtasia Studio for Lectola? You see this?
No, I saw your Camtasia download has started. That's what I'm seeing on the screen.
Okay, I think I have to share again. I will stop and share again so that you get to see what I'm saying, speaking about.
Okay.
Okay, now what I do here is, okay, and then share screen, and then share this here, this one here. I hope you now see the software.
Yes. that has Camtasia Studio for lecturer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted you to see. Okay, all right. Okay. So now when you see this, this is the software. It's now open. I mean, the interface of the software. And if you look into the top left corner here, you see the Windows, I mean, the file menu, edit menu, view menu, play menu, tools menu, and all. So just like you're on Microsoft Word, you have, I mean, menus to be able to allow you to do some operations on your software. And now, what's important here for you as a teacher is you have three activities here. I mean, three options. Whether you want to record your screen, whether you want to import some files, and where you want to produce and share. So the recording your screen part is where you're actually recording what is actually happening on your computer right now. Maybe you might be in a classroom, and then you want, or you might be conducting an online class, for example, with your students. And then you want to record that particular session so that you give it to your students later on for those who have not been able to attend due to different reasons. So what we do here is to be able to record the screen and then start explaining. For example, I click on record the screen here. The record screen button opens up. And then it comes, okay, I hope you can't see now. I have to switch back to my stop sharing and then connect again to the window. Okay, to here. Okay, here, and then share. Yeah, okay. I hope you see my website now, I mean my computer now.
Okay, it has gone back to the first one that says your Camtasia download has started.
Yeah. I wanted you to be here. So okay. You see now, you see where my cursor is now. I'm just moving my cursor from different points. Can you see my cursor on the left corner? I mean left here?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to resize here this thing. Can you see anything I'm doing on the operations I'm doing on the screen? Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all. I think it doesn't show. Let me stop and then let me share again. Okay. Okay, so I do like this. And I take it here. And then I put on my
share the desktop.
Yeah, I think I have to share the desktop to be able to see everything, because I am doing operations and it has to go all the way from the beginning all the way to the top. And so I want to, okay, let me try to share this screen where I am right now and then see what is going to happen. Should be this one here. Okay, I'm resizing. Okay, all right, so let me share this again and see what you can be able to see. Okay, so share screen, share this one, share this. Okay. I'm not sure. What do you see now? What is it that you can see there now?
Okay. Yeah, I can see the screen now that says Digi Educator Workshop.
Okay, perfect. So now this is the point where I want to do my screencasting recording what I'm doing now. So what I do, if I want to record anything, I click on this record button and then I can start speaking. And then when I record, that means it will be capturing all the activities I'm doing on my computer, on my screen here. So for example, if I click on the record button here and then start recording, so it will give me a few seconds to prepare everything I want to do. Okay, now I start speaking. So dear teachers, welcome to this workshop. Today we'll be discussing about integration of technology teaching and learning. And my name is Lucien, I'm from Tanzania. And so we have 4 topics to be able to discuss today. And so this is the flow. When we speak of the first topic, we go like this and we move into that. Later on, we come to the second topic, and then we come to the third topic and all the way to the end. So this is the flow of my presentation today. Thank you and see you in the next class. Once I'm done recording this session, what I have to do is to stop recording. There is a button that comes where I can be able to stop recording. I don't know whether you have been able to see my stopped recording.
Yes, I saw it. Yes, I saw it.
Okay, perfect. So now the video is already recorded. I mean, this piece of lecture is already recorded and is already shown here on the screen. Do you see now anything on the screen?
Yes.
You see the video? I mean, the recorded video here?
Yes.
So if I play this video here, you should be able to hear everything I have been recording. Teachers, welcome to this workshop. Today we'll be discussing about integration of technology teaching and learning. So you see the slides changing. I'm from Tanzania. You see it's moving. So next slide, you see it's moving like that. And this audio and voice is coming, everything. So I'm recording all the actions, the audio and voice and everything that I was talking. And now I want to save this file and share with my students who have not been able to attend my online session today, or who have not been able to join my session. So yeah, that's how we do screen recording. So now it's stopped. I want to share. So there are options here. You either save and edit, you can produce, and you can delete. You have three options at the bottom here. Let me say I want to save this file. So what I do, I click on save. And then it gives me the option to be able to save it. And then I save it maybe on the desktop or on any folder I want to do. Or maybe if I want to produce it now for final version to be able to use for sharing on the platform, maybe YouTube or anything, I have to make sure that I produce it first. So click on produce here, and then you'll be able to have a place where you have to save again on the desktop or any folder you want to save in, and then click on save. It goes there. Or in case you feel like this video is not a good one, you have to record the video, you delete this one, and then you re-record again. That's how we basically use, Camtasia for capturing your screen or your desktop or your recordings, your screens, so that you get to share the video with other people. I don't know whether you have any question at that point. Anyone who has a question?
Yes, I have.
Sure, you're welcome. Yeah, you can ask a question if you have.
No questions for now.
Okay. So that is how this part is actually being done and how we record screen. We are going to discuss about Screencast-o-matic again, which is more or less the same process, but Screencast-o-matic is basically in the online environment. This is offline because it's a software you install on your computer, and then you initiate it from your computer, and then it records everything you're speaking on your screen. So that is that's how it goes. Let me close this one. And then what I do, if I come back to my Screencast-o-matic, I am going to stop and share again my screen. So I'm back to my Screencast-o-matic. Now we go again to the second operation. Second operation is to be able to import. Importing means you have a piece of video you have recorded using a smartphone, for example, or using a video camera or anything, or you have a file like a Word document or PDF or anything you want to import into this particular software. So you click on import, it takes you to your computer where you have all these files. You can select whether it is on the desktop, for example. You'll check whether your file is on the desktop. If there is anything you can import, if there is a video, for example, here there is a video, select the video and then open. Your video will be shown here and it will come. You can see it on the top left corner here. This is the video, now it's brought. Now you want to edit this particular video. Editing means you bring it into the edit line. This is the place where you have to edit the video. And then this is the place where you are going to, to review a video, how you're editing, you're searching, or you're deleting. For example, now what I have to do is to drag and drop it here on these tracks. There are different tracks you can keep on adding here. So I'm dragging this and bringing it into the timeline here. I have dropped it here. I hope you can see. and then I have to resize this. Now, before I do any operation here, what I do, it prompts me to change the settings. You can change the settings to any resolution you want, depending on the size of your screen. For example, if I'm going for YouTube, I'll select this video will be for YouTube. Therefore, I select this particular resolution. And then I'll say, okay, so that I do away with the resolution settings. Now, once I'm done with that, I resize my video. I can be able to see the video because this is the place where I have to preview the video. If I click on this, it starts playing. You see, it starts speaking and playing. So I am previewing that. Now, if I find at some point, probably there is a point where I need to do the editing to remove a portion of it. What I do is highlight on the point. I mean, put your slider here at some point where I want to edit. And then what you do, there is here a splitter, and then you have a scissor to cut. So if I want to remove, for example, the last portion here, what I do is put a cursor size scissor here and click on cut. Cutting means you are deleting. But then I don't want to delete. I want to split into 2 pieces. So I use the splitter here, click on split. Now I have this piece and I have this piece. I don't like the last piece here because it's not part of the video. What I do, I press on delete, or you can right click and delete. Right click and then delete this piece. It goes. So you're doing the editing according to what you want to do. You can also be able to put some callouts, for example. You want to add some text or some navigation bars. For example, I put a navigation bar here. What I do, I drag it, and then I drop it here. So you see it's now here. So what I do, I just reposition. I want to add some text, for example. You can also be able to add some text depending on your choice. You can put some transitions as well. Maybe you want to put some transitions like this one. So you bring it, drag it, and bring it at the point where you want it to be. Okay. Yeah, I have brought it here. And it has come. I have to drag it and drop. Drag. Okay. Okay, yeah, here it comes. No, not this one. I don't want this. I want this one. And I want it to come here at the beginning. I don't know why it's not playing. I think there must be some challenges. You can also add probably some audio. You can add some audio which might be recorded or not recorded. You can record it and add it here. And then once you are done with editing, what you have to do is you actually be able to produce the video. You are in the final stage. You want to produce for sharing on YouTube or any platform. So click on produce and then give it a name. For example, Camtasia or something. You name the file, maybe sample video, for example, and then save it to a location where you want, maybe desktop or anything. And then once you save it, you'll be able to go to that particular location, and then you can be able to change it into a MP4 format and then upload it on YouTube. So this is basically what you do with Camtasia. You can be able to record your screen. You can import some media from your computer, which are videos or audios or anything you want to play with. And then in the end, you produce the video for sharing now to be able to share with other people. That's why you take it into, you save it into a location where you'll be able to access it and then you'll be able to share. That is how we do, we do it with Camtasia. Do you have any question yet? Up to anyone who has a question so far at this point? Any question so far?
No questions.
Okay, perfect. And then this is basically all about Camtasia. It's a tool for recording your screen. So in the same line, I wanted to share, okay, let me stop this one and then go to the slides. In the same line, I'm going to share another tool, which is doing the same.
I have a question, sir.
Okay, sure, you can ask.
I have come late and I want to understand. I'm very sorry, by the way. I want to understand what is the how can I get this application?
Yeah, so you can get it from the internet. From the slides here, I shared this slide. Let me share the screen with you. You should be able to see. So this, I'm closing this one first. And then I'm sharing my screen again so that you get to see. Yeah, I hope you can now see the screen. I hope you can see my presentation here, no?
I can see.
Yeah, so I have put the link here. I mean, this is the link. Maybe I pasted in the chat where you can go and download this particular application. It's on the chat. It's on. So I'm putting on the chat. You can go and download it and then install it to your computer and go. Yeah. Okay, so in the same line, I'm going to share again another tool, which is called Screencast-o-matic. This is the same tool that is used for capturing screens and then be able to share with the audience you want to share with. It's called Screencast-o-matic or screen capturing tool or screen capturing software. That is why it's called Screencast-o-matic. It's a free screen capturing system that allows you to be able to capture your screens when you're recording your sessions. For example, you are teaching an online class and you are thinking of students who have not been able to attend your session. And then you want them to be able to also have a recording of what has transpired in the class. What we do is we normally record screens. So Screencast-o-matic is one of the tools that we use for recording our screens. And it offers you a screencast. You can be able to record all the sessions depending on how much you want. But of course, one limitation is that you don't get it for a long time. You need to, I mean, you need to have, Screencast-o-matic will give you only 15 minutes. So you have to make sure that your sessions are 15 minutes long, not more than that, and then be able to, I mean, be able to share with your students. Because if it is beyond 15 minutes, then you have to pay for. The free version is only for up to 50 minutes. All right, so let me go to demonstration on how it works. How this is how it you'll be able to see it. Let me go to the website and then see how you see how it works. I'm going to share my screen once again. I hope you can see I hope you can see my page, my desktop now. I mean my browser. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah. So what you do again is just write Screencast-o-matic. Screencast-o-matic. Just enter. So the first link that comes is Screencast-o-matic, screen recorder and video editor. Click on this first link. So I'm sharing this screen with you, with this link with you on the chat so that you can explore. At the same time, you can keep on exploring as well. So that is the link I've shared on the chat. It's the same like this one here. And then, so you see when you open, once you open this link, you have two options, whether you record for free or you go for edits also. The edits is normally for free, but the more you keep on editing, you have to pay for subscription. So let me go for the record for free because I want just to record what I'm teaching you now. And then what I do, I go for launch free recorder here, launch free recorder. The free recorder will come up, we'll download. See, it's loading, it takes some time, so you have to wait for some time. So it takes some time, and it all depends on the network strength. So now it's there. I have two options. Click on, I mean, choose this or this one. So you open the link. Once you open the link, it will start downloading, and the interface will come. I hope you can see now. Do you see anything? I mean, you see there is a boundary.
Yeah, I see.
You see,
Yes.
there is a boundary. There is a boundary that has come around your screen. Do you see the boundary?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Hello. Can you see that?
At the top or the down?
At the top, I mean, you can see, let me resize.
Maybe you can reshare, cross-sharing and
Okay.
share it again. We can't,
All right, I
see
think
it.
I have to do that. Yeah. So let me do that. I think, let me squeeze this one first and then put my screen in this particular frame and then initially share. All right, so, okay, let me share again, stop sharing and share again. All right, I hope you can see now. You see the boundary?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, so this boundary you can keep on resizing depending on where you want to do. And in this case, let me put on my presentation, my PPT. I ensure that my PPT slide is in line with what I want to record. For example, here, I squeeze this to the point where I only see areas around the slides. I don't like to see other things outside the slides. For example, now I have reshaped it to the point where I want to record. Do you see that? Do you see the boundary?
Yes.
Otherwise, I stop. Let me stop this and then reshare again. You'll be able to see what I'm speaking about. So I'm stopping and then I'm resharing again for you to see the boundaries. Now, hope you see the boundaries, right? You see, it's only the part where there is a.
I can see.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you. Now, again, you see there is a video that comes of myself talking. This video can be put on the bottom. I can put it on the top right. I can put on the left. So you put the position in such a way that you are in a position that where you are comfortable and you're speaking comfortably without hiding any text. That is the meaning of that. You can select a full screen. You can select a small screen, for example. So it all depends on what you want to do. For example, you can go for the webcam. You have different settings you can do. You can go for the screen, for like this one. And then, so you have different options to be able to show your webcam and show your face. Can you follow?
Yeah.
All right, so, okay. So now if I think I'm ready to be able to record, there is a record button here that will tell me that now you are ready, you can go. And then what I wanted to share, before I record, let me reposition this particular video first, and then I start recording where you can be able to see what I'm doing. Launch the recorder. I'm going to reposition my slides in between so that everyone can see what I want to record. Okay. I hope you can see now. Okay, I'll show you now this. I just want to select the option and the area itself straight away, and then we'll go to record part so that everyone gets to see where we want to record. All right, so go to screen. Okay, let me share again, reshare this again. Okay, I hope you can see this now. Okay. I hope you can see the screen now, right? Can you see my screen? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, now what I do is click on record, start recording. There is a button, start recording down here. So you click on that. It gives you a few seconds to prepare, then you go. So here you start talking. So let me start here, for example, on the first slide. So you can start speaking. So dear students, welcome to this workshop. We'll be discussing about how we use technology tools in teaching and learning. And what I'm going to do is to demonstrate a number of tools that will be used for you. My name is Lucien, and I'm from Tanzania. And so we are going to discuss about the following 4 tools. And in the sequence, we cover each one by one. We're going to start with the first topic, which is on Camtasia, and which is basically a tool that is used for editing screen and recording screens. And this is the screenshot of Camtasia. And then we later on come to Screencast-o-matic. And this marks the end of our session today. See you in the next class. So once I'm done with this operation, what I do is to stop recording. So I stop recording, click on stop recording. And then when you click on stop recording, you have options. You can play the video and see what it says. Yeah, you can see how it is moving. You can play the video and you can see the transitions of slides. First slide, next slide, moving. You should be able to see in a while. But again, as it goes, you have options to be able to go back, you see. And then you see now the slides are changing. You have options to be able to delete. You have options to be able to complete. I mean, you are done. Now export your video for sharing. So for example, for me here, I stop. Then I say I'm done. If this is okay for me, I can go. Click on done so that you get to save your video on your computer, maybe on your desktop or any folder you think that is where you want to put. So select, do you want to edit the video now or you want to save the complete video straight away? So for me, I want to save, I don't have anything to edit because I have recorded it straight away. And then I click on save the video. I don't know whether you see the screen, but
We can't see.
You see the screen?
We can see
No.
this.
No, we can't see.
Oh,
We can see the screen,
it's
but you
just
see
that-
the previous screen. Free screen recorder.
Still on the previous screen. Yeah, this is the problem of Zoom. When you shift in one screen, you have to put an eye, you come back and connect. So you see now this is the screen.
Yes.
It tells me
that's
to be able
good.
to save the video on YouTube, on Google Drive, on your computer. So you have options. For me, I save the video file here so that I take it to my computer, either on the desktop or maybe on any folder I want to save this particular video. It's already a video in MP format, MP4 format. So it's ready for consumption. I can straight away save it to YouTube or upload it on YouTube later on when I want. That is the beauty of Screencast-o-matic. So for example, I click on save video now. And it tells me this is MP4. The name, this is the name, you can rename, then you can give a name, maybe lesson 2, for example, and then say, okay, now it's changed to lesson 2 here. The folder I want to put on the downloads, but no, I don't want to go there. I want to go to the desktop, save to desktop. It is going to desktop. And then when you are done with these settings, you click on publish. Publish means you give it time to be able to render, to compose it together as a video. And then later on, you'll be able to, you'll be able to play it as a video. So now it's just composing it and putting everything together, ready for me to be able to use. So now the video is ready. So it tells me, do you want to play now? You want to browse the folder? You want to go to the path? So you have options. Maybe I say, let me go to, hello?
Can you play?
Okay. Wait, sure, I'll play, sure. So I was here. I thought you were not seeing. So I was here. So you want to play the video? You want me to play the video?
If possible.
Yeah, sure, I can play. So you can browse and play. Let me play the video. It will open the video and play. So this is the video now, it has opened. You see it's playing, it's moving. This is the video here. Yeah,
No,
so on Zoom.
I can't see.
You can see the video here?
Yes, it's still in the window of options.
All right, let me go back to, here. You should be able to see this. Now I'm playing. You should be able to see the interface, right? It's changing now, the slides are changing. Of course, no audio is coming because I did not select audio. But if the audio, I had selected audio on Zoom, it should be able to play the audio. See, so it's changing. That means the video is playing. You can see even the bar down here is changing. The time and all. So yeah, this is your video now, it's ready. You can upload it on YouTube, you can share with your students on WhatsApp or anything. You can do anything you want to do with this video. That's why we say it's a screencasting software. It's recording what you're doing on your screen, and then you'll be able to get it in terms of a video or a short video or an image, and then you share with your students. Imagine you're a teacher teaching online with your students. You want to share and you know that you have a class of 50 students, but you are sure that 50 students can't come online all the time, only maybe 20 or 25. What you have to do is basically to record this piece of video. Once you record it, it becomes easier to share with those who have not been able to join because of different reasons, maybe internet network busy or all. That's what we do with screencasting software. So Camtasia is one of the tools, but again, we have cast-o-matic as another tool that you can use for recording your screens as you move with the recording and teaching. So that's all about Screencast-o-matic. Any question? So again, you can do the editing. You can also edit because you have options to edit as well. Any question up to that point? Any reaction?
Is it also free? And how long?
Screencast-o-matic is free, but it gives you up to 15 minutes free time. Otherwise, if your session is beyond 15, you need to subscribe, or you have to look for other software that can go beyond 15. But in most cases, again, remember, when you speak of the principles of instruction design, where we are designing instructions, video instructions for students or teachers, we don't recommend a video that is very long. We need videos which are shorter, where the students can be able to concentrate. Remember, the concentration span of students is now decreasing and decreasing. So if you have a smaller video of 3 to 5 minutes, this will be the most efficient video. If it is okay, 7 to 8 to 10, that's okay. But if it is more than 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, the concentration span is very low. You know that after the 3rd minute or 4th minute, no one will go all the way to the 15th minute. And therefore, we don't advise you from professional point of view on instructions on creating videos that are longer than 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. This is the best.
Okay, thank you. And can we edit the video?
Yeah,
the
you can do
same
the
software?
editing. Yeah, you have the option to edit as well. Yes.
Like adding some text, like maybe translating something or adding some illustrations, things like that.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, you can do. But in this case, it's the simple editing you do is delete some portions which are not relevant. Cut some. Split the video into pieces and delete this and that. We expect to do editing of the video itself in terms of removing or adding or splitting the videos. Not very big options of editing, because it is not designed for editing. It's designed only for producing. That is the difference.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's more helpful. Thank you.
Perfect. Hello, hello, can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so now you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you are new to Edpuzzle, the first thing is you go to Google and write edpuzzle.com. You can see the website here. So maybe I copy this and paste to you there so that you can be able to, do some light touches. So that is the link for Edpuzzle. And if you're new to Edpuzzle, you have two options. First option is basically to log in into Edpuzzle. If you have an account, for example, for myself, I have an account of Edpuzzle, and therefore I click on login straight away. And for you, who doesn't have an account, or if it's your first time to use Edpuzzle, and then you have the sign up button here. So click on sign up, and then select whether you are a teacher or you're a student. So in most cases, you will sign in as a teacher because you are teaching. And then signing up as a teacher, you have the options to sign in as Google, with Google, your Google account, or your Microsoft account. So in most cases, you go for Google account because it's already easier to go into that. So for example, for me, I'd select which one I'm using. It's Gmail, maybe the first one, and then it will take me straight away to inside. And of course, where I go, okay, I'm already there because I have an account. For you, you will have to continue, with the activities that you will follow. So as you join in, sign up, you will be able to meet a point where you have to select your school. You write the name of your school. For example, myself here, I wrote the name of my school as University of Dodoma. And so this is my school, University of Dodoma. That's why you see University of Dodoma coming here. And then this is the lesson I teach, education technology, and you can see it's here. And of course, if I have students, it's easy for me to be able to invite my students by clicking on the invite button if I have students who are using Edpuzzle. So for you as a teacher, what you do is, first of all, log in and then invite students if you do not use Edpuzzle. And then later on, you have options to be able to add the content. So adding content here means you can select from the already existing content, but at the same time, you can also be able to have your own. So in this case, let's go for click on add content. Add content will give you options, whether you want to discover video content, upload a new content, you want to record a video, you upload your student project, for example. Else, if you don't have anything in your hands right now, what you do is you go to this search or paste your YouTube URL here. For example, okay, I don't like to search, but I can think of a keyword that I can use here. For example, I want to teach about photosynthesis, for example. Suppose I'm thinking of you're a biology teacher. You want to teach about maybe reproduction, for example. I don't know, reproduction, for example. So type in reproduction, human reproduction, maybe human reproduction, that will be more precise. Human reproduction, maybe. And then click on search. Once you click on search, you get to meet a lot of videos connected to human reproduction. You see here, there are a couple of videos that will come up connected to human reproduction. Of course, if you have time, you can be able to go through one by one if you have time, and then be able to know the context of the video, think of where to put the questions, and so on and so on and so on. All right, so here what I do is think of a video I want. For example, this is this would be the video. This one would be the video where I would be able to use add it to my lesson, for example. So click on this particular video. This video, if I play this video, it starts explaining about human reproduction, and so and so and so and so, and I see how the animation and everything that is coming up and all. Each of us begins zygote and all. So it gives you a bigger picture of the video, and then if you have time, watch all the video along, and then be able to select points where you think, here I can put a question here, I can put a question here, so that at this particular point, my students will be able to reflect. So, and adding a question is easy. See, there is edit, there is assign, there is copy, there is share. Can you see these options? I'm not sure whether you're still following.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
To my side, I can see.
All right, so, all right, perfect. So what I do here is I want to add the question. Maybe, okay, I have time, I watched all the video. Now I found, yeah, this is the point where it's right to be able to add a question at this particular point. So you hit on the point where you think that would be the right point to add a question. You see, then stop. I want to add a question here. Now, adding a question here means you go to edit. click on edit. And again, you can edit in terms of cutting the video. You can have voiceovers. You can add voiceovers. You can add questions. I just want to add a question at this particular point. So I move the cursor to a point where I want to add the video. This is the point where I want to add the video and stop. And then I add a question here. I say, so you have options for multiple choice questions and open-ended questions. And so what I do, I'm going for maybe open-ended questions. I want my students to reflect and write some points, something from the video itself. So maybe what is happening at this point, for example, I don't know, just put a question that is effective for them to be able to reflect. I'm just putting a dummy question here, which might not be relevant, but it has some, I want to show the concept. So once we are done, click on save. This part, now there is already a question here. Once it reaches here, the question will appear and students will be able to respond and go. Now, if you see these other dots here, these are some other questions that have been added by other people, who have used this video. That's why you see a set of questions here on the left pane. These all questions are actually these questions you see here, because they have been added. This video has been used by other teachers elsewhere, and they have added their questions. You can decide to use this video as it is, or you can decide to add more questions depending on the context and of your study and how you are actually achieving your objectives of the lesson you are actually teaching. Perfect. So yeah, you can edit here, you can delete. So other operations are easy. You just have to see and follow. You want to add something more, you click on this. You want to add multiple choice, you want to add open-ended question, you click on this. And then once you are done, click on finish. And now this document is ready. This resource is ready for you to share. All right, so once this is done, what you have to do, you can be able to share with your students, or because it is in your course already, your students will be able to see it and respond to the questions accordingly, and you'll be able to get feedback. That is how it is. Or else you can be able to assign it to your students and then assign it to my education technology students, because this is my course I'm teaching. And then I can say this quiz is going to, this activity is starting today at 12 a.m. probably, or you can change the time. You put a due date, maybe December 31 will be my date. So you're putting like a deadline or something. And then once setup is done, you click on assign. So you're assigning it to the whole class. So click on assign. Now it's actually assigned to your students. You should be able to get response as you go. Okay, all right, let me see what happens here. And all right. Yeah, let's see what is happening. What is taking place there? Okay. All right, I don't know. Okay, I assigned, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the internet. Again, I try to reassign. It's because of internet connection, assign to all my students. You can assign this question to individuals as well. There is assign manually here. And then you can set a due date again. And then once it's done, you say assign. I think internet, yeah. Now it's coming here. Assign, edit, you can add, you can edit. All right, then you can view this question as student. You can share this assignment with other people. Let me try to share this. Okay, this is not going. Oh. I just wanted to share. I want to share with you a link and see how you react. I don't know, maybe internet, edit video, assign, prevent skipping, turn on CSS, assign to this, assign to edit, assign, okay, turn. Questions, students, share assignment. In order to use this feature, we need to review account. Okay. Check this, update your email or something. I think, yeah. Send email. Okay, send email, I think. All right, so we have sent an email. Please check your inbox. I think something might have come to my email. Let me see. And then I just want to share a link with you and see whether you can be able to see something. So it passes your email, verify your email. So verify my email. I click on the link given, and then I should be ready to go. So just in a minute or so from now, then I should be able to go. All right, success, get started. It takes me back to my email, and then it takes me back to my class. I have my class here, and then I have a question, productive system. These are the questions here. I mean, this is the question I had shared. And then from here, I should be able to share the assignment with you all. I'm copying this link and pasting on the chat. Please respond to this link and see what happens on your side. And then probably you can let me know what you see. Take some 2 minutes and click on the link and see. Let me know what you see. I'm sure you should be able to see a lot of questions. The video will come and then you should be able to see a lot of questions. But there is also my question. You should be able to see. Just open it and let me know what you see from your end.
Hello, Mr. Lucien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
What do you see, ma'am?
It's a puzzle, Edward puzzle time. Class just got a little more interesting. So it's asking for username and password.
Oh, it's asking for username and password. Of course, because you're not my student, you're not in my class, and therefore I just wanted to get a flavor of what you see. Because basically what I did here was I shared with let me show you. It's only for those students who are in my class, education technology class. If I want to invite you now, share the code with, okay, let me share this code with you. I hope you can see this screen. Can you see the screen? Okay, I share the screen again and see the code. And then, okay, this is the screen now. This is the code, share this code. I mean, it will ask you to put a code, then put this code. And let me see, let me know what you see when you enter the code. You see the questions, or you see the video, or anything that comes in front of you. Anything you see? Hello?
Where did you share?
Mr. Matimbo, Elik.
I can't access it.
On the screen, can you see?
Yeah, for me, I went a long way. I was registering, signing in. I'm now in your class. I will be able to share what I see. Let me just get
perfect.
in.
Perfect. Perfect.
Mr. Lucien.
Yeah.
In educational technology assignments, it says nothing to see here. Ask your teacher to assign more video.
Okay. So you don't see anything?
Yeah, it's now coming. Yes, it's here.
You can see the video,
now,
at least the video is,
I can see human reproductive system, there are 3, and educational technology 1.
Yeah, perfect. Just go to one of the videos on human reproductive system, one of the videos, and then see whether you see the questions.
Okay. I see there are 6 multiple choice. A lot.
Questions, yeah? A lot of them, yeah, a lot of them. I expect a lot of them.
Let me check the first one.
Okay, do some checking and submit, and then see whether what you see.
I can't select the questions.
Do some exploration.
I can't select the question, but I can play the
select
video. Yes, I can't select, but I can play the video.
Check my question. There is my question. You should be able to see my question. What is happening here? It's an open-ended question, not multiple choice.
Okay.
Did you see that question? What is happening here? So.
No, not yet. I can play the video, but I can't select the questions. I see the questions are in element lists, and there are so many questions, but I can't select or pick.
Yeah, my question is, I think my question is actually the 3rd question or 4th question.
Okay. So you need to click the dots that you are sharing with us within the video. Then you can.
Yeah, my question is the 4th question actually. From here, if you see the screen, my screen, this is my question, the 4th question from the beginning.
Let me see. Which one?
So,
the 4th one.
Yeah, okay. 4th one.
Okay. Going back to Lucien assignment, productive 1, to the video, then 4th. It's a little bit challenging to pick.
I'm assuming you're a student on the other side. How easy is it to use a puzzle on your end? So you want
the challenge for me I'm experiencing is now how to select the 4th questions. How to pick that question from that line.
Is it not in sequence? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Then they're in sequence, but when you click, you don't get it direct. First time I got it, but I don't know how did I got it. But I'm trying to redo it, then I can't get it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm saying there is a little bit challenge on how to click. So I'm trying several options, then I'll get back to you.
Sure. What about others? Mary or Noel? Did you try out something?
Hello, this is Mary.
Sure.
I tried using Mary as the name and Rubego as the password. It declined me. So I changed and used Rubego as the username with no password. It's not allowing me in. So what do I do?
Let me check again. I should be able to. Okay. Let me go again.
Saying my name is not one of your students.
Let me go to my video. Let me share assignment. I shared that, and then I want you to. Yeah, I can see Ramadani Matimba is there now. I can also assign you. I can reset your progress. I can also, there is also a teacher who is called That's Me. I don't know who is who. Again, he or she's there. So I see 2 people. 2 teachers have come. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Oh, it's well, I think. Okay, let me go to this. Okay. Yeah, I think network issues here. It's on a playing hand there. Network. Okay, class members now. My class members are Eric and Matimba. These are my class members now. I can invite more students to my class.
You have to invite me. Invited.
Yeah, if I invite you, you have to join this Rubego. This is the class code. I think when you click on the link, it tells you enter the class code. I don't know. But you should be able to see, when you click on the link, you should be able to see, enter the code. Let me see the link again, copy the link again and share. But you should be able to see, enter the code.
You know, I'm using phone, so I cannot accept.
You're using a phone. Yeah, it might be challenging, but. All right, but at least you.
Elodie, Mary, I think that's why I'm having challenges too. I'm using a phone.
Oh, yeah. But you should be able to do that, even though you're using a phone, because many teachers have phones now. And therefore, I mean, we should be able to use this phone and do it well, because the phone is now the tool that is common among teachers and students.
Trying to click
I don't think you should be able to get a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe, okay. First of all, you can install the app. I think there is the Edpuzzle app. Then you can be able to work from the app. If you have time, take time later on, take time to be able to go to Play Store and install Edpuzzle app, and then be able to use Edpuzzle. Yeah,
it's very simple to install.
Yeah, it's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple. So it's on. If you use an app, I think you'll be able to see everything in its totality.
Puzzle?
Than going to Google. Okay, I hope this is clear now. We can be able to set up our own class and go, right?
But still, I can't select the questions.
You can't select the questions, but I see you.
Yeah, I am with the video. I can see everything. I can play the video. But when I want to select or to pick the questions, is where now it's a bit challenging.
Is it?
But at the beginning, I was able to do that, but I don't know why I can't do it now.
You don't know what happened. Okay. I don't know what's happening. You should be able to see, to click, do the assignment and submit. That is the meaning. I don't know what is. I don't know. Maybe the question, a setup of the question.
But if you watch a video, if you watch a video and wait, the question just pop up itself.
Yeah, it pops up, and it should be able to give you a text box where you can type in your response, right?
Yes. But you just need to wait until the.
When it pops, you cannot.
You cannot select it. You just need to wait to watch a video, and then when it reaches the question, then the question pop up.
And that is the essence, no? That is the essence. We don't like you to skip. We want you to go sequentially from the first minute to the last minute, and then respond the questions as you go
forward. You to skip, yes.
That is the sequence. That is the logic. We don't like you to skip, go there. No. And if you don't watch the video, that means you want to be able to respond to questions, because the questions will come straight away from the video, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the meaning. Okay, I think that's all about it. You can read more on, there are a lot of videos on YouTube that will guide you on how to move, what to do.
Yeah, and it gives you two options. You read the question. If you can't answer the question, you can rewatch. So it brings you back. But if you understood the question, you answer the question, you submit.
Yeah.
Can you give me a code?
All right, so let's go back. Hello?
Edpuzzle. I have Edpuzzle now.
Yeah.
Code. Can I have code, please?
Oh, code is Rubego. Yeah, my network here is a bit slow, but let me see.
Rubego means
let me see. Let me check again on here. Yeah. So Ruobego. Ruobego.
Ruo.
Yeah, Ruobego. Ruobego. Okay, let's go now. Let's go to the next part. Next part is about discuss about Windows Movie Maker. So again, Windows Movie Maker is also another tool that we can use for editing the videos. So you might have recorded a video, for example, using a smartphone, using a video camera, or probably you might have recorded a video using your computer. That means screen capturing your actions on the computer. And at some point you want to remove some of the portions that you think are not relevant be in the video, because you're going to share it with your students, or you're going to make it just during a presentation. So Windows Movie Maker is one of the simplest and easiest tool to use in recording. So apart from those which are complex, like when you speak of Windows Filmora, or when you speak of Adobe packages. So yeah, and you can download it from this particular link. I copy it and share it on the browser, so that you get to see how we do that. And at your own time, you can be able to do that. For example, so I'll go to my screen, my computer, and then share my screen again here. So I'm pasting the link here. It's going, and then I'm sharing it on the chat for you to use on the other side. So this is Windows Movie Maker, and you can be able to download it from here. You can download in different languages. You can select, Windows Movie Maker Live. This is 2012 because it's the easiest you can be able to get today. And down here you have instructions on how to install your Windows requirements. You have also some of the step 1, to download the file. Step 2, it tells you it's this much. Step 3 is this much. Step 4 is this much. How you do that, what you have to do next. Click here to install the software. These are just simple steps you need to click on to be able to install the software, all the way till when you start to use it. So these steps have been summarized and simplified on this page itself. You download and you get further instructions. And now, okay, now how to use it. So for example, I have my Windows Movie Maker here. Movie Maker. So this is the Movie Maker software. It's opening up. So I think I have to stop again and share. This is Zoom. You have to go and come back, I hope you can see my screen, my Windows Movie Maker screen. Do you see that?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So, all right, so here, this is a tool. It's very simple to use and easy to use. You have options like home options, you have animation here, you have visual effects, animation, you have visual effects, you have project, you have view. And then you have, at home, you have options to add. You have to add integrated webcam, snapshot, title, and all. And then you can copy and can paste. And then with animation, you can select, just like you have in your PowerPoint presentation, you have the animation slide. You can do the animation again here, how the video pieces would be appearing, from different angles. And then you have the visual effects as well. Visual effects means you want it faded, you want it with colors, with flowers or something. So what do you want it to produce? And then you have some options like how you produce the video. Is it like widescreen, standard screen? Do you want to put some emphasis? These are some of the things. And finally, you got the view. View is the point where you have to look into the different waveforms you can give. So, but in most cases, what we use is the home and home menu. All these operations. And then we use, home. Home is enough. And therefore, let me take this piece and then show you how it goes. So I'm going to add a piece of video or image from this point. You browse to your computer and see which video you want to work on. Maybe let me go to my desktop, for example. Desktop, and use the video we have downloaded, lesson 2. This is the video lesson 2. Click open so that lesson 2 video is coming up. Can you see, you all see the video lesson 2 coming up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's there. Now, if I play this lesson 2, you just click on play and preview. This is the play part and then preview. Now it's playing. You can see the bar is moving. You can see the slides are changing and all. And so you see, for example, here it has been here for a long time. You see this image is coming for a long time. This time is too much because people will be waiting and seeing these words for more than 10 seconds. This is too long. Now you see, now next slide is coming up after waiting for some more slides. for most time, seconds. So what I want to do is to reduce the time, because the first part is having a lot of time where you have only the same text. So I do editing. So what I do first, I stop the video and then bring back this line to the point where I want to cut the video. See, this particular point, you see up to here, this portion can be removed because, yeah, up to here. Yeah, you see like 21 seconds, if I read here, 21 seconds have been used for only the first part. This is too much. We normally need only 3 or 4 seconds to show text like this. So what I do is I'm going to cut this piece and remove this portion, because I can be able to watch this into only 3 seconds will be enough. So I'm going to use now the edit button. Now, once you upload a video, the edit button will come. There is edit button here. You can do splitting. Splitting means you're breaking into 2 pieces, and trimming, you're breaking into 3 pieces. Now I want to split into 2 pieces because I want to remove the left piece. Click on split. Now I have 2 pieces. I have this on the right and I have this on the left. But on the left, this is the piece that I don't like. So I just right click and delete. You can right click and delete this piece or remove. Now it's gone. So now if I play this video, this page will show only some 4 seconds. You see, now it's gone. I think I can undo this and then increase the time, because the time has been really short. So let me see, let me bring back this line here. Before it changes, yeah, I put a few more seconds. Yeah, here. Cut this. I have 2 pieces. I delete the first piece because it's not important. So now if I play, I have some few seconds to read this and the thread will change. That's what I wanted. This is what you call editing, removing the portions you don't want, blah, 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 blah. So this is one action I've done. What I do now is bring back the line here, and then I want to go to home. I want to add some title. The title will always come on front. The credits will always come at the end, and the captions will always come in the middle at some point where you want. So let me, by default, if I click on title, it will come at the beginning here. If I click on credits, it will come at the end. Then the caption will come somewhere at the point where you want to add some description. So see, title, it's now at the bottom and then on the front of the video. Or let me say this is lesson 4 for ICT in education, for example. So this is the title, but how long is this going to be playing? This part is going for seconds, but I don't want 7, this is too much. I want just 4 seconds or 3 seconds. Say 3 seconds. That's as short as possible. All right, so now if I play this for 3 seconds, it will show that, see, 1, 2, 3. No, it's 7. It didn't change. I have to double click on this and then reduce this 7 to 3 seconds. Now it's in 3 seconds. Let me play again and count seconds. 1, 2, 3, changed. I hope that is clear.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Is that clear?
Yeah, it's
Wonderful.
clear.
Perfect. So now the first part is over. The introduction part is over. I'm going to put the credits. The credits part is where I'm going to put, I give thanks to all those who have helped me in creating this video. So click on credits, it automatically goes to the end. Just look at what's happening. Credits, it goes to the end. Because credits is the point where you give credits to those who have participated in this lesson. So you can put your name. So for example, I want to give thanks to maybe Ramadan, for example, and then I want to say to Mary, for example. I want to give thanks to Noel. I want to give thanks to anyone, maybe Martin, something. And why? Because maybe I want to give thanks, or I want to thank you, for example. I don't know, anything. Just edit and put what you think is suitable. And then, of course, reposition the text in the middle. You can change the colors as usual, everything you want. You can put in red color, everything. This menu is for editing. You can edit, no? You play with everything and edit. All right, so, but how long is this? Double click on this part, you see it's 7 minutes. No, 7 seconds. I want it for only 4 seconds. Then that's done. If I want to prove this, it's 4 seconds. I just pray 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's over. It's 4 seconds. If I want to change it to 16, for example, I want to put it to 8, you will see it is increasing in length. So if I play this, it will take a lot of time, which will be consuming time for your students or your listener. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes a lot of time now for your students. So keep it as short as you can. So I'm double clicking here and changing, this piece to 3 seconds or 4 seconds. All right, so I hope that is clear at this point. Is there any question?
Yeah, I have. You can add voice if you want music, maybe.
Yeah, you can add voice here. You can add music. You can add voice here if you want. There are options. Okay, but I don't want to go this now. I want to go to the caption. Caption, this is coming. As I said, it's always coming in the middle somewhere. You want to explain about, what's happening at this point. For example, here, just browse and find a location which you want to speak about and more. For example, here I say introduction to Camtasia. Here, I just write caption, then say introduction to Camtasia. Introduction to Camtasia. And this is text is in white color, so I can change it to black so that it's visible. And then if I double click here, this is now you see where has it go. You want to it at the beginning, at the bottom, you want at the top, so you reposition where you want. Normally, this is the text, it goes down here. This is done. Now, how long should this be seen? You should specify how long. How long is 7 seconds? No, I don't want 7 seconds. Maybe I want only for the first 5 seconds. Okay, now again, okay, I move this cursor again to some point here. I want to introduce this particular, you see there is an image coming here. So I say this is Mr. Ngeze. Okay, I give a caption, Mr. Lucien Ngeze, for example, Ngeze, and then teacher, for example, Dodoma Secondary, Dodoma Sec, for example. And then, so it's black, and then, so I have to, put colors that are visible. Maybe I give it black again, because here it's white. So I reposition at the point where you can be able to read. But how long? Double click on this and then change to some few seconds, maybe 4 seconds, 3 seconds, because no one is interested in the name, they're interested in the content. So, okay, keep on adding where you want. Now, let me play the video from the beginning and see how it is changing and see the 3 seconds of appearance. Have a look at the title, have a look at the captions, how they are coming up, have a look at the credits towards the end, and let me know. So I'm playing and pay attention. All right. 4 seconds. My name is coming there. You see my name for 3 seconds. You can see the name, and then it's going. And so you are explaining, highlighting about the tools, blah, 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 blah. It is this, this, and that. And then it comes now here. At this particular point, we're introducing Camtasia, blah, 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 blah. It keeps on going. All the way you're explaining here, you're speaking what you want to say about Screencast-o-matic, for example. And then maybe there would be another text that is coming to you, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to tools, and then in the end, you give thanks to all of you or those who have helped you in achieving this particular lesson. So thank you so much, everyone, and see you in the next lesson. Yeah, so that's all. Once you are done editing here, what you do next is to be able to export the video. So save the movie here, save the movie, click on save movie, and you save it in MP4. It's a video. So let me say this is my lesson 4, and then where do you want this particular piece of video to go? To the desktop, because it is easier for me to identify it. Go there. It takes some time to be able to render. Now it's putting everything together, all the text, images, things, all votes, in all the way. You see, it takes some time. If it is big, it will take more time. If it is small like this, short time. So now it's done. And if I go to my desktop, I should be able to see. I will share my desktop soon. I should be able to see. I'm going to desktop here. Right. All right. So all right. So here, let me share my screen again. I'm going to my desktop now here. This is my desktop here. I don't know where is it? Where is it? Okay, my computer. Let me see whether I can see this. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my desktop here? My computer. Can you see my computer screen here now?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So this is lesson 4. This is the video lesson 4. This is the video. If I play this video, I don't know whether you can be able to see that. I'm playing this. It opens up. Do you see that opening?
No, no, I can't see.
Okay, I stop sharing and show again because I know you might not be able to see that. This piece here. So now this is the video. I hope you can see now. If I play this video, you should be able to see now coming. You see the text is coming, Mr. Lucien Ngeze, University of Dodoma Secondary, and then at some point you'll see the introduction to, I don't know, some other text will come here after some few seconds. You see here, you'll see the text coming up. You see it's there, introduction to Camtasia. And then towards the end, you should be able to see, now towards the end, you should be able to see, thank you all, blah, 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 blah. And that's all. So once you have this video, you can upload it on YouTube. You can upload it on YouTube, and then you can show your students the link and all, blah, blah, blah. That's all. Any question up to that point? Hello?
So, Alan, so MoveMaker
Yeah.
also used ready-made video, right?
Yeah, ready-made. That means you might have recorded your piece of video and then, but again, you can also record, no? You have the option to record.
Okay.
You have the option to record webcam, for example. I don't know. Let me share my screen again. You have the option here. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see my interface now, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So here you have the option to record your webcam. Click on the webcam here, webcam video. You can see my face right here.
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Yes.
So yeah, now I can start recording. I press the record button here and then start talking. And then in the end, I save the video and then do the editing and finish up. So you have all the options to go.
Oh, okay. And I remember once I saw MoveMaker was coming with Windows. It's no longer coming with the window. Windows 10.
Yeah, it's no longer supported, but it's yeah, it's no, nowadays it's not coming. You have to do it separately. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So that's all about Windows Movie Maker, and just briefly, so you can explore about animations. For example, if you want animations, you just pick up. Okay, I want animation at this particular point here. I add animation. I drag and drop where I want it to go. It's just dragging and dropping, just like you do in PowerPoint, the same way. You see, like if I hold on this, you see how it is coming on like that. If you hold here, like that. So these are just decorations which are not important in education. That's why I don't stress on this. I stress on the key areas where for you to be able to go tomorrow and start using. That's all. So if you have time, you can keep on exploring the other features. But in a nutshell, that's about Windows Movie Maker. It allows you to be able to edit your video and then produce the video ready for sharing. You can share on your WhatsApp group. For example, this video on the desktop, I can share on WhatsApp group, I can upload on YouTube and share the link. I can upload on Telegram, anywhere, and then reach my students. All right, so we go to the last portion. Last part is about, all right, so let me go to my slides once back. All right, okay. And no, don't go there. Then go to, okay, here. Okay, finally, we go to handbrake. Okay, share screen. So, yeah, is there anyone aware of handbrake? Handbrake tool, is there anyone aware of it?
It's my first time to hear it.
Okay. Okay, all right. So when you speak of when you speak of handbrake, this is a tool for converting your videos into different formats. You can change it to from maybe MP3 to MP4 to AVR. You can change from AVS to MOV. You can change so different formats. But again, you can also use it for compressing your files. Compressing means reducing bigger sizes to smaller sizes. That is what you call completion. You can download it straight away from this. I'll share this link on your, on your chat so that it is easier for you to follow, go with me. You can click on the link now. At the same time, I'm going to show you how it goes on the screen. On the screen, stop sharing, and then you go to this new, and then go to share here. And I hope you see my screen now. And then paste the link and go. So that is what comes when you go to the link. And then you have the option to download here. You can read more. You can check for other platforms. So you have many options. Many options. And what is important here is basically to look into features, downloads, forums, and all. Download here, you go for other platforms. It means you go for Mac operating system, for Windows, for Linux, and all others. And then you download, click on download and install. It's just the right software, which helps you to be able to compress. Okay, now let me go to the demonstration. So again, handbrake. I write handbrake. This app will open up. Oh, it's coming up. I'm sure you might not be able to see this, but I'll stop first, and then I'll connect again. This is Zoom. You have to go and come back, go and come back. Okay, I hope you see the interface now.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So what you do, you have two options. One is to drop a file here or folder or the video you want to work on, or you can double click here, or you can browse folder or open a file, and it takes you to your computer and it takes you to reduce the file. Now I'm putting, do you see this file where I've put my cursor now? Hello?
Yes, yes.
You can see the file, the videos.
Yes,
you can
yes.
see the videos, right?
Yeah.
So now if you see this, what is the size of this video, if you can see?
Yes, 247 MB.
Perfect. So this is 247 MB. I want to compress this video to a much more smaller size. That will be easier for me. The advantage is, listen carefully, the advantage is, in most cases, we have platforms which are bandwidth hungry. We do not have a place where to post a file which has high, size. What you can do is to share this. I want this video to reach my students who can use the WhatsApp. And WhatsApp, has a limitation. It can only upload a video with 16 MB. If it is something more than 16 MB, you can't upload a video on WhatsApp. Maybe you go to Telegram, it will have some limitation as well, maybe 100 MB. But see, this video is 247 MB. It's big enough not to be transferred in such platforms. And therefore, what I have to do is to compress this video. Of course, there will be some little bit loss in terms of quality, but the content is there and you can see me and everything is there. That is the beauty of using these compression tools, to be able to compress your video, to make your videos shorter, smaller in size, and easier to be transferred across different platforms. That is the beauty of using these tools. Now, this video is now, as I said, it's 247 MB. I select it and open it. Once you open it, it's loaded here. You can see the video, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Mary, you have raised the question. Raise your hand. You have a question? Okay. Mary, do you have a question? Okay. If there's no question now, this is the video now, it's loaded here. It's 247 MB in the beginning. I want to compress this video in the order of maybe 100 MB only, so that I can be able to share it across different platforms. Now, what I'm doing here, the sound has dropped, can't hear you. Oh, I think, can all others hear me? Maybe because of...
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe... I don't know what's, maybe you can reconnect and connect again. Maybe you will be able to follow. Okay, so what we do here now, see, it's now, for example, I can do different settings here on this particular video so that I get to reduce the video. Remember, the time will remain the same. What is getting reduced is the size of the file. Now here is, for example, first 1080p 30. I want this to be able to change. You can change into a web format, for example. You want a YouTube video, for example. You have different formats here, for example. Let me take maybe a smaller video, 720p YouTube video. Or I can go to this general and then select maybe fast. Remember, the more the numbers, the more the quality will be. So what I do is I'm selecting maybe fast 720p, this, which is okay. It's fast, it has all the features, but it will be having a reduced size. And then I see this will be MP4 file, not you see you can select different file formats. And then you see this is the frame per second, 30 frames per second. That's why it's MP30. And then probably I go to, I see whether there is anything to change. I think all these are okay. Time is the same. So what is important here is to change the presets. And these can come for web devices, for your devices, for example. Maybe I can say I want to put it for my Apple device or for my, or maybe for my Roku device, Xbox. So you select the format you want to go to. Okay, in the meantime, let me take this 720p modified. And then what I do here, once I have selected that, I look into the location. Where do I want my file to go? Let me take it on the desktop for the time being, so that it is easier for us to differentiate the original and this new, which is saved on the desktop. So this is my location on the desktop. Now, once this is done, I go to start encoding. Start encoding means it takes some time to be able to compose, to reduce the size, compress everything, put together, and then we'll be able to see how it has been able to change from 247 to where it is going to be now. Later on, we can keep compressing it more. So maybe if there's any question in the meantime while it is going on, you can be able to ask.
Okay, is resolution is going not to be affected?
Yeah, no, resolution is not going to be affected. Only what will be able to change is the size and then quality a little bit. There might be a decline in quality a little bit, but the content and the context, and the value will be the same.
Okay, if you want to, can you, if you change it, you will remain with the original and this will be transformed into or not?
So the original is there. So this is, you see there is number one here, it's being saved as a new file. So you see the original is there, and then this is a new file.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question? As it takes time, because you can see the progress now, it's 42%. You keep on seeing it's increasing. So the bigger the file, the bigger the time, and the more the time.
According to your experience, which format is much better? MP4
MP4 is most common, so it will be working on many platforms. And so we normally go for MP4. This, if you go to other formats, for example, MKV, WebM, these are for specific type of platforms. But MP4 is going to many platforms. That's why it's by default, the selected format.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, it's now 77%. Let's see when it gets to 100 and see, reconnect. Yeah, okay, so Mary, can you hear us now? Hello, Mary.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I have
So
a question.
we are 93% now. Okay, welcome.
do you need to install this? Download and install, right?
Yeah. It's an app, so it's an open source, but it's a simple app you can install on your phone because you have to initiate it. It's offline. You work with it offline.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now it's done. No, the compression is done. Now let's go to the desktop and see what has been the change in terms of size. So I'm going to my desktop here and I'll share my screen now here. I'm in my desktop. So go to my desktop. Right. Okay. Here is my desktop. I don't know when this is the one. Okay. Okay. I think this one. I hope you can see my desktop, right? Do you see my desktop?
Yes.
Okay, do you see this where my cursor is now? This is the file we're working on, distance education. Do you see this?
No.
You don't see that? Oh. Okay, let me try to share again. Okay, let me do one thing. All right, so go to share. Right. I don't know where this is. Okay, anyway, I'll go from this part. So you see, I'm on my desktop now. This is my desktop folder. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
now I
see.
look for the video. The video I was working on is this one. This is the video. This one here. Can you see this where I have highlighted?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, what is the size of this video now? If you can read there.
36 MB.
Yeah. So if you remember, the original file was 247 MB. Now it is 36 MB, which means now I can be able to share this with many platforms. I mean, I think WhatsApp can take up to now 25, I think. So I need to reduce a little bit more here so that I can be able to share on WhatsApp. But remember, it will be the same video, same content. But now this can go to Telegram. So that's why we do compression. Compression means it will be able to reduce the size, but you can be able to share it across different platforms as well. I hope you see the essence, no? You see the meaning of why we do this, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the logic. In the beginning, we had 247 MB before the compression. Now we have compressed it to 36 MB. You can see we have lost about 210 MB has been compressed to 36 MB. That is the beauty of using these tools. I hope you see the difference and you make sense of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all we had for today. That was all about the tool. Everything is, I have shared the link with you. You can click and go. I can also share this slide as well if you, share your emails or something. I can share so that you get to do it on your own at your convenience.
Wow. Thank
Any
you
question?
so much.
Yeah, any question, any reaction?
No, for now.
Oh,
Thank you so
perfect.
much.
I have my
Okay.
email here. My email, you said you can share.
Yeah, I can share with you. Maybe you can share also your email. I can share with you the files. Okay, all right. So that's all. That's all we. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Get your emails. Okay, sure. I am sending you just right away now. Mary, can you share your email? Okay. Okay, yeah, I see that. So I'm sending you the emails, the files now. So see you. This is all we had for sharing today.
Oh, wonderful. Very
Have a
thanks.
good day. Yeah, sure. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sure. So, hey, Mary, hi, Mary.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Lucien, I'm with you.
Yeah, you were still here. I thought you left. So, okay. So, how was the session? Did you try to get something?
It was a fantastic class, very smooth. Thanks for your teaching. You make it look so easy. So at my leisure time, I will go through them. Thank you so much.
Sure. I am sharing the slides now. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. And okay. So, okay. We do have, I mean, these sessions, and normally we develop online courses for teachers. And last year we had a course where we had participants from Nigeria and Liberia, Ghana, and yeah, those Western African countries. Probably I will be sharing with you in case you are interested. You can be able to learn from us as well from the sessions we create.
I'll be so glad so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
it's a privilege. I'll be glad.
If you are on WhatsApp, if you're on WhatsApp, you can share your WhatsApp number, and then it becomes easier to share.
I'll do that immediately.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. You're welcome. Okay. And then, okay.